Oh my goodness, Julia, what have you been up to today?
Hey, friend, I've just been relaxing, lit some candles to make the house smell good, cozy blanket, book, couch, comfy.
Ooh, it feels like you're in a still comfy mood. I put myself into a drama dump mood by watching grown women scream at one another on Bravo.
Ooh, that's a
Mhm.
really good way to prepare for this.
Are you ready to hear from our writer today, Gina P?
Yes, let's hear what Gina P has to say to us.
Okay, so we're going to help out Gina P, and she writes, Dear Natalie and Julia, please, please, please yell loud and hard. We can do that. I am so pissed off almost every time my friend invites me to something. Her partner and I do not get along, and I've been more than clear that I don't want to spend time with him. I'm cordial when it's unavoidable, like a birthday party or something else where I feel obligated to be the bigger person. But sometimes I'm just blindsided when I think I'm meeting her for drinks and he's there because he feels entitled to be invited to everything. Worst yet, he just draws attention to himself the entire time, and I just end up quietly enduring the meetup. Thanks, Gina P. Oh, Gina.
Gina, do I understand your pain?
Do I understand your pain? It's a daily, weekly, hourly pain of mine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially when you are the single friend, which you and I both are. It is
Yes,
it is very much we either get left out because we're not partnered, or people just assume we're along for whatever ride they want to be on because we're not partnered.
it's very disrespectful.
It's infuriating, in fact.
Uh-huh. Well, if we're already infuriated, should we go ahead and get to the drama dump?
Let's do it.
Gina, me, Julia, and all of our listeners and viewers across the land deserve safe spaces. And what is a safe space? A safe space is anywhere I'm at with my friends where the presence of toxic misogyny and bad partners is not.
And why do you think that it's okay to ambush us with your partner who is no fun? If I won't hang out with the people in the group that are no fun, that also includes your partner. You should just make the assumption that if I'm not going to hang out with Sally because she sucks, I'm also not going to hang out with your stale ass boyfriend.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's one thing if I'm lying to you because I am a liar, liar, pants on fire. And sometimes I pretend that I like your boyfriend should the dicking down be good and elevate your life in some way. But if I have stepped out on a ledge and I'm like, hey, girl, it's me, your bestie, the one who believes in feminism and has the right place in her heart to try and help you out, and then you listen to me, you agree with all the fucking things that I say, you do not dump him, but then you expect me to sit in a Chili's trying to enjoy nachos with him. That is a white person's haven, okay? I should feel the safest at a Chili's.
Why did you bring him on our lady date? This is a lady date. This is a friend date. Why are you bringing a boyfriend on our friend date? I'm not getting dicked down by your boyfriend. That is not why he's here. I mean, and if that's what you want, then we need to have a conversation.
A sidebar.
A sidebar, if you will.
A group text.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly so I could destroy your boyfriend and vomit at the thought of having sex with him. But it's the blind side for me because I don't know about you, Julia, but I need to mentally prepare and like physically prepare my body and take an anti-nausea medicine to hang out with people I do not want to hang out with.
Here's what we need to do. Everyone, this is what we need to start doing because this is what I do. I ask for a guest list. If there's anybody on that guest list that I have been very vocal about not sharing space with, specifically and especially people who are homophobic and transphobic, and if they're on that list, I'm not going because I'm not sharing space with people who bring the average down.
That's right. Because here's the thing. I will not sully my good name and my brand and the platform that I have built just because you can't get your head out of your ass and dump a guy. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy. And don't challenge my boundaries just because yours aren't strong enough yet.
And then if you don't want me to hate him, let him be a mystery in my head.
That is the best way for us to not have whiplash about your relationship. Because again, it is very hard to be a loving and supportive friend when we know you're with a trash partner and you constantly bring that trash around. And not only just physically, but also the emotional labor it goes into when you have a fight. And we have to be there and we have to support you. Remember when Samantha told Carrie to go to therapy because she couldn't take it anymore? That's what this feels like.
It feels like abuse. It feels like not loving me the way that I deserve. And Julia made a good point about the guest list, but I will remind everyone that our writer was blindsided. That means someone lied.
That's true. That's a fair point. That's a fair point because you could ask for a guest list and still be lied to.
That means someone lied. That means someone omitted the truth. That means someone's going to try to pull I don't know, he just got in the car and what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to kick his ass out of the car while it's driving. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to push him out while the car is in motion.
There's a very good therapist waiting for you to help you with your boundaries.
This is what boyfriends are for. So everyone circle round. This is what boyfriends are for. Boyfriends are for dinners that they will pay for on date nights, dicking down, and that is it. Do not bring them around me. They are in no way or shape or form invited to the fucking Eras tour. Okay, they should not be there.
I'm so much more mad now that you've reminded me that our dear friend was blindsided. That is mean.
It's mean. And it just doesn't give me the chance to actually make a conscientious, consentful choice to actually put myself in the bar with your volatile partner who I hate. If you are sitting at home going, I wonder if my friends hate my partner, and they're not telling me. If you have to question whether or not your friends hate your partner, it's because they do, and it's because you know that they're a bad partner.
And they probably did try to tell you, and you didn't want to hear it.
Right. Are your friends not hanging out with you anymore? Because there are consequences to making me hang out with someone I don't want to hang out with. And it means I don't call you. I don't want to go to the Marvels movie and your boyfriend show up and he wants to talk about how if Brie Larson's boobs were just a little bit bigger, he would have paid more attention to the movie. Or that he doesn't understand why Black Panther made so much money because Black Panther isn't an important Avenger. I deserve places that are safe for women, queer people, and people of color. The
girls, gays, and theys.
The girls, gays, and theys. That's all I want to hang out with. I've made it very clear. I've put it on a t-shirt. I've tattooed it to my left breast. It's the only people I want to pay attention to. Jules, are we done?
Yes, I just feel so bad for this friend.
Yeah, we're about as done with this conversation as Gina should be with this friendship. You've been drama dumped.
Drama dumped.
I might have to go lay down and cry after this one.
I think I need to go back to the couch because it makes me sad when friends don't respect friendship time like that. I want to spend time with you. I've made an active decision to strengthen our relationship through a shared activity, and you blindsided me with somebody who sucks.
I know. And that means that I have to spend my entire evening finding out silent ways to bully your partner so that you can't tell I'm bullying him, but he knows that I'm bullying him.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mental energy that I could have spent, I don't know, paying attention to Taylor Swift's outfits. Gina P., we just wanted you to know that should you be put into this position again where you're sitting next to a bad partner that you don't want to be sitting next to, but you're trying to be a good friend, you can either get up and leave, or you could imagine that I and Julia are there, maybe behind you, maybe in front of you, just giving you a warm, soft feminist hug, whispering to you, this guy has little dick energy, just over and over again in your ear. I think we're all ready to move on with our day, and we just want to thank everyone for being here with us. Yeah. And while we were reading off that letter, if you thought, oh, there are about 22 people I could yell at right before Christmas, we're but an email away. Julia does a really great job making slides, making little pop-ups, making show notes. And you can contact us, DM us, leave us a comment on this post. And, just know, we're here for you. Our calling is to yell at your family so you don't have to.
It really and truly is, yeah.
That's my friend Julia Washington.
That's my friend Natalie Katona.
And this has been Drama Dump. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie, and we forgot a couple of things. So we forgot that we have 2 other shows. Well, we have two. We work on another one together, and then we both have our own shows. So that means 3. We actually have 3 other shows that we need to plug. My show is called To All the Men I've Tolerated Before. It's about everyday misogyny. It is what fuels my rage. You're going to want to find that at Men I've Tolerated Pod on Instagram, or find me on Instagram. It's Natalie K124.
I actually have 2 more shows. I have Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous, where we analyze pop culture through the lens of race or gender, and sometimes both. And I also host Jelly Pop's Book Club, where we read book-to-screen adaptations and compare them to their screen counterparts. You can find all of that on Instagram and TikTok. Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous, Jelly Pop's Books. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, the Julia Washington. And hey, you're looking at all of this information because it is either on your screen or in your show notes. So we get it. Just click on the links. We need you to click on links. We have newsletters. Jules had a whole show that I forgot about because it was new and I haven't been on it yet. We're on each other's shit all the time. Our show that we do together is called Still Comfy. We look at comfort movies and we decide, are they still good? George of the Jungle? Maybe not so much. Ever After? Yeah. That's going to be on both of our YouTube channels, To All the Men I've Tolerated Before and Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous. You're going to click on the playlist that says Still Comfy. We share that show. In every social media outlet you could ever want us to be on, there will be a link. That link will take you to things like our merch, our ways to subscribe to this show and our other shows. It will take you to the Still Comfy playlist and to all of the ways to find us on all social media and Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. That's the one we like getting DMs from. Natalie K124, the Julia Washington, Pop Culture Makes Me Jealous, 2 Men I've Tolerated Pod. Just Jelly
go.
Pop's Books.
Jelly Pop's Books. Just go. What are you doing? You don't love TikTok? Jules, one more time, show them that email that we've got where they can send us stories. And if you want us to scream at you, we will do that. You just have to comment in the comments or leave us a 5-star review and tell us what you want us to scream at you at. We get it. Some people like to be screamed at, not Jules.
Not me. I don't like loud noises.
She doesn't like loud noises or she doesn't like violence. I like taking part in both.
That's why we're a good team.
We'll see you next time.